I focus on strategy and programming to support our Black, Latina, Indigenous, and Asian women communities. During that time, it was working to kind of understand what the landscape of benefits and resources that we could highlight and proactively get out to the community to support them through all of the crisis moments that they were experiencing, and to make sure that our communities of people of color were not left behind in the decisions that were being made.
I look after our market HR team for the Asia Pacific region. The first thing we did was, mobilise a truly cross-functional team to look at what we needed to do to support those on the ground in mainland China. We were able to get them care packages to support them, things like masks and hand sanitisers. Each location was so different, and so it was really about getting them the information that they needed. And then I think we've gone through this phase of, we are in this for the long run. How do we keep on thinking about what is the support that our Googlers need?
I would definitely say care is leave. Google has created that space for us to hit that pause button and come back to work. The fact that our services, not only supported parents, caregivers, and individuals with different needs across that umbrella was amazing.
And making sure that we have been giving people the resources that they need to manage their well-being, making sure that it's okay to not be okay, and that managers lean into those conversations and start every discussion with, how are you doing? What is happening for you right now? For the first time, you really understanding what people were experiencing in their full lives. And I think as an organisation, we create a lot more empathy for that, empathy and understanding. The pandemic has helped us learn to really be conscious that everyone is working in a different way or working in a different environment, and how to drive inclusion regardless of where someone is working from or located.
I think even, with having not only the pandemic, but the racial reckoning that has happened not only in the US, but across the world, even that dynamic was fascinating, right? Again, that leveling of everyone being in your home, I think in some places created a space for that dialogue. Just yesterday, you saw my kid run naked behind me, and today we can talk about how unfair and unjust this world can feel. Now we can really reimagine the way in which we work that is more inclusive to those who are parents or caregivers or need to be closer to family for family obligations. And so I'm excited to see how we continue on that path.
Throughout this whole pandemic, I think we've always had to be agile and respond and meet the moment where that moment is. And we need to continue to keep kind of listening to what is the most pressing concerns for our Googlers and what support can that be. And we need to be thinking about what are the things that we want to take forward that we've learned through the pandemic, and trying to give that flexibility to meet people where they are.
It's been so awesome to hear about your experience, and I look forward to keeping the conversation going.
Bye, Steph.
Bye, Annie. You guys took showers?
No.
What are we doing here?
We were scared to take a shower because then it would make noise on that.
No, it's not gonna make noise.
We're not taking the chance, and plus we get to stay out. So I'll take a shower after you're done.
Okay.
I'm taking a shower never.
Really? That's what you want? That was just recorded.
Ha!